It's a free-range farm. That's what the earth is. You know, the different components for the animals are the country borders. That's all. So the farmers and the farming system needs to go. Animals that are being farmed would have every right to rise up and revolt against people who are farming them and using them as food, because it's their lives and not the life of the farmer, you know? I mean, you just look at cattle. Would cattle have a right to revolt against man? Sure they would. Because we're slaughtering them and killing them and using them as food. It's not our life to do that with, you know? I don't make that the main huge point of, you know, my whole thing, the whole vegan philosophy. I touch on that and expand on it a little bit in my podcast, but I think we need to focus first on how are we treating each other, you know? But then you can get into speciesism, you know, and then we look at other species as somehow inferior to us, you know, and that our life is just a higher form than theirs, and so we can just do whatever we want to them. Well, who's to say these other entities that are out there in the cosmos don't look at us the same way, as just animals to be bred for their food, and this is just a nice farm. And now it's just full to capacity, you know, and, you know, they just look at us as, well, we'll cull them when they get up in numbers that we can't handle. I'm not dismissive of that. I think where the Gnostics took a very negative or somewhat disempowering or imbalanced worldview is when they think that the whole universe is governed by an archonic entity known as the demiurge, and the whole universe is evil. You know, I definitely don't look at that as a positive worldview. That's taken things way to the extreme of spirit is all that matters and the physical world is evil. Okay, and the dark occult actually have that mindset as well. They think of the universe as a prison. And the reason they think it's a prison is because some intelligence has created boundary conditions known as moral laws, which these psychopaths do not want to be in operation in the world. Again, they want to be able to do whatever negative, vile, immoral behavior that they want to do in their psychopathic mind state with no consequence. So to them, the dark god of the world is the god that put natural law into effect. And they're going to rage against that god, again, by ruling the prison. Reign in hell rather than serve in heaven. So I think that's where you know, we can look at the possibility of non-human intelligence interacting with our population and possibly be even controlling certain things, but free will trumps all of it. Consciousness and free will and epigenetics will trump all of that. Because once you make a decision not to go along with any particular program, how's anybody going to stop you from that? How are you going to control me when I'm telling you, I know I'm not the flesh at my essence, okay? I'm not cooperating with you. I don't care if you torture me. I don't care if you kill me. I don't care if you kill everybody I know and care about. I don't care if you torture everybody I know and care about. Good luck controlling that. You know what that state is called? Being out of fear. Being out of fear. You'll never control that. And that's the level of courage people need to get to.
As far as the Archon thing,
Mm-hmm.